Hey, what's up guys, LearningPitStop here. So today I'm going to explain an online resource called CodePen. So I have CodePen pulled up here in the background. So just to start, what is it, obviously? So CodePen is an interactive space where developers can come together to share their work and to teach others about programming, all different kinds of things in many different languages and frameworks. And how it's different is it uses a top-down approach versus a bottom-up. So traditionally, when most users are learning how to code or work with frameworks, they are learning the basics first and then working their way up and eventually building far more advanced programs. But how CodePen works is it actually starts with an initial product, okay, a full-fledged, it can be a website, any kind of program, even beautiful designs, as you can see in some of these background images here. And it allows the users to manipulate based on that, so they can basically modify and see how things work from a top-down approach. So let me just show you an example page here. So here we have an HTML resume document. So as we can see here, we're able to preview the document and then able to take a look at the HTML, the JavaScript, and the CSS. So if we want to go ahead and manipulate in here, it will auto update. So we can go ahead and change the name. So let's say we want to change the name to Ben instead of Bill. So as we can see, we'll wait a few seconds and then it just comes right over. Now it's Ben. So how can this help a traditional programmer? So programmers, as we can see, if we look over here on the 2019 Stack Overflow Development Survey, 85% are learning a new framework or language on their own. Now, 60% are taking an online course, okay? However, as we can see, the majority are actually learning on their own versus using an online course traditional, because developers are much more hands-on, and if you can reverse engineer a program, it's gonna be a much more worthwhile learning experience than a traditional classroom environment. So how is it different than traditional resources like Stack Overflow and GitHub, which have been the standard for years? So Stack Overflow and GitHub they're really great at sharing platforms and sharing code, of course. But when it comes right down to actually learning the new tool, they're basically a glorified forum, and you don't have the same manipulation techniques. You need to download it or open it up in a text editor, and it just creates that extra barrier there, especially for newcomers. So on top of that, CodePen is a fantastic resource. So why is this important? So while developers struggle to learn auditorily, using tools like LinkedIn Learning or lynda.com, they're able to use CodePen to work far more hands-on with the code and see exactly what's going on and reverse engineer it based on that. So also along with that excellent learning tool, you're able to there's also job boards that are included on CodePen, whether you're looking for a certain area. You can also be on the other side and be an employer and look for developers based on this platform. And then there's also community challenges which allow users to learn new skills. They can look based on any type of languages you're looking for at all, and here we can see practical design patterns, binding your CSS hands, and it really helps with learning. So just in closing, check out CodePen. It's free. Who doesn't love free? Hit me up in the comments below with any questions you may have. Thanks for watching.